I'm Christian Thomas, the co-founder.
I'm Joel, one of the co-founders.
I'm Vincent Van Hoof, also one of the co-founders.
We all went to school together a few years ago and got to know each other pretty well. And then once we graduated and got into the industry, we worked on a few projects and decided to make video games together and started the studio.
I don't know, we've all just worked on different projects. Mostly we've worked with under other indie groups, and we saw that their projects weren't really going that far. Not really going anywhere, but like we saw them, their scope was too wide. They were trying to take a bunch of games that were like really good games and bring all of those good qualities into one game, which is really difficult to do. It makes trying to create an entire world, an entire universe, specific characters and everything. So we thought about just taking certain things and making it a quick but good game.
Oh, okay. Our goal is just to be able to make a really cool game with a small amount of people in a short amount of time. Well, okay, Iron Star, it's a tower defense strategy game set in World War I alternate history with steampunk elements. And an Iron Star was a really common medal given in World War I. And yeah, it's pretty much you spawn units like infantry, air units, and armor units. So soldiers, tanks, zeppelins, that kind of stuff, and mechs. And you basically spawn units to destroy the enemy HQ. And at the same time, you can build defenses. So you're spawning units, building defenses, and you can research upgrades to make them better. There's going to be campaign and multiplayer.
Yeah, in the campaign mode, you'll play as different nations. So you'll choose one nation, and you play through the campaign to either conquer the world or stop people from conquering the world. And then you play through unlocking different units for that nation. And then once you beat the campaign, you can then play it again as another nation to unlock those units. And then before each battle, you can pick your loadout of units and then go into combat with those.
Sounds really good.
With steampunk and even the diesel punk and all that, what it does is that it pushes proportions in different ways that you normally wouldn't see anything. So if we would have gone strictly with World War I, everything would have been to a certain scale. It would have been like, oh, here's a tank, and then here's a plane. Putting the steampunk into it, we can change so much, like having tanks and zeppelins, and if we wanted to, we could throw in gyrocopters.
Yeah.
And we can throw in one-man powered push tanks. Okay. And it just adds that little depth in there that makes it unique.
Yeah. The three of us are artists and creative. Yeah, we can create kind of things, whatever we want that's interesting.
Yeah, because I love armor. Armor is just the coolest thing in games to me. And to be able to incorporate that into World War I soldiers, just something really different and unique, it really makes the game stand out.
Yeah, so the music that we have is more, I guess we tried to go for something a little bit industrial, and it's kind of electronic, I guess, but it has this industrial kind of march aspect, military aspect to it, a little bit eerie sounding.
Yeah, it's very...
Ooh.
So far we have us three doing,
yes.
I think 7.
Yeah. We should know.
Yeah, we have 3. We are doing the art, so there's 3 artists. We have 1 programmer, 2
sound
audio.
engineers.
We have a writer.
We pretty much always work weekdays 9 to 5, but we always end up working later
Okay.
or on weekends. It's pretty much 24/7.
Yeah, the rest of the team is contractors, so they kind of work on their own time schedule, but the three of us work all the time.
Yeah.
And then it's on a scale, but we have particle effects, we have explosions, we got fires in the background, explosions in the background, windmills. We're working on more atmospheric stuff right now. Lighting is one of our main points that we're working on. Like there's just going to be a lot going on, but enough that you can understand it.
Okay. So
Like on some of ours, it runs pretty well. Some of them, like I run it on a tablet, and that doesn't work so great, but it's a tablet.
It's
Yeah.
all possible. I mean, right now we're just working on making it optimized. So to optimize it for the mobile market, we will have to like rebuild some things, but it's definitely doable. Our programmer is pretty well versed using the mobile touchscreen and all that.
Okay, well, we're hoping to get out a really cool gameplay trailer early next month, so around the same time as Kickstarter.
all right.
And our goals with Kickstarter is we're going to ask for $80,000 and make the game as polished as possible. So all of that should be early April, so next month. Well, right now we aren't really hiring anybody full time, but we'd be happy to talk to people if they're interested. You can either email one of us personally, or you can email the studio.
All right.
And our email is blackhowlerstudios@outlook.com. You can also just visit our IndieDB page, and all of our contact info is on there.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.